Yo, make sure you got your paperwork straight. I got Mickey the Truth.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. South Carolina, 803 to be exact. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Discretion is advised. This is the body count footage. I just want to watch the body count footage itself. Not exactly trial. All right, well, I will say this, okay? Listen. Anytime you have a visual aid in a case, and this is heavy on my opinion, read the description to my channel. All right. But anyway, anytime you have a visual aid, not just in court, just in life, you know what I'm saying? You ever went to tell somebody something and they want to see, well, how you know it, or how they, so you normally will grab your phone or you'll show a text message. You got to show the receipts, right? So in court, to me, when they have, especially the state, and I'm going to say the state, but the defense have their aid too, it's when you show visual aids to people, everybody will have a different feeling to it, right? Certain things, though, is going to hit most people the same, even if it's a few people that's not going to be impacted the same way, right? And I'll elaborate on that. So what we're about to see is the body cam of a YSL member shooting Atlanta officer, right? Literally, this is the name of the video. State plays body cam of YSL member shooting Atlanta officer, right? Now, they don't give any more context to that. But going in, right, you're going to be like, damn, so he shot a cop. That's going to be your summary of it even before watching the video, right? So when you're in court and the state say, okay, we're now going to show the body cam footage of a YSL member, such and such, I think his name Christian Eppinger, shooting Atlanta officer, whatever the last name was, right? That's going to impact the jury a lot, okay? Because even if you got a few people on there that's like, okay, so why did he shoot him? Most people going to be like, you shouldn't shoot the police. Only heathens would do something like that. And now I'll be honest. Now, that's what most people think. Oh, only heathens or thugs want to shoot police officers. Like, come on. Y'all got to understand that's normally the perception of that. Most people don't want to know why you shot a cop or what led up to you shooting a cop, right? Now, flip it real quick. When we get the reports of police shooting someone, right, is he must have did something to get shot. And y'all know I ain't wrong with that. Nature is on. I wonder what he did. But when it's the other foot, it's never, well, what did the police do for it to go that way? It's, oh, he's a thug, he's a heathen. So I think this is definitely going to be very impactful on the jury. I think watching it is going to be intense for the jury. And I'm going to be honest, I think majority of the jury, as far as just this piece of evidence, is probably going to side with the state. But let's get into the video.
On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Pause. Is that how it started off? Yep. Okay, hold on.
And we're going to begin at 1804. $61.70, $61.60. You on for SOS?
Okay, pause real quick, even before I get to the next part. Now, again, I ain't making no justification for nobody. I just want to say something. In my area of where I live, oh my grandma just got hit, baby. In my area, speeding, police car pulling up on you, them niggas running. Okay, first and foremost. For two, anybody adrenaline is gonna be rushing if all of a sudden they're walking with their back turned and hear a car speeding up on them. I'm just saying and again, I don't even know where this at in Atlanta, but I know here in Columbia, if that happens, that's gonna be the reaction of people that's from that environment, right? From that area. Because normally if that's going on, hell, it'll be somebody trying to do something to you, be the police running up on you or whatever. So I just would say I definitely feel like adrenaline is running. Again, that doesn't justify it. Just that was it. My heart was over here like, shoot, watching them speed in there. But let's go back to it.
On the ground, boy. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground, bro. Get on the ground. You got paper. Get on the ground. I ain't did nothing. You see what I'm saying? What's that? What's that? What is this 37 on Hayden? This is what I'm saying.
All right, hold on. Pause. That was something. That's for sure. Somebody inboxed me and was like, "Have you seen the video that they played today in court?" And at that time, I was like, "I think I only seen a glance at it." It was like, when you watch it, my question is, wasn't they supposed to identify themselves as a police officer? So I ain't watched the rest of it. I just listened to the testimony a little bit. So the thing is, this is a marked car from what they said. This is not, excuse me, an undercover car or nothing like this. This is actually a marked patrol car. And I believe that kind of takes away from having to say, hey, it's Atlanta police, or hey, I'm a police officer, stop, or hey, stop, it's the police, or whatever, right? Because they're in the car. You know, you can see them in the car. Now, to me, I thought it was odd because his back was turning. How he know? But in that clip we just watched, he did kind of turn like I ain't do nothing. Now somebody else in the comments under somebody did post on Twitter I was watching was like, he just called him boy. First and foremost, let me tell you, especially, and this is my opinion, but from experience, law enforcement officers that work in gang infested areas, quote unquote high crime areas, they ain't about to call you sir. They ain't, normally they say stuff like that. Now, most males in my family, probably all of them, you're not about to call them no boy. That, and it hit different if you were a white man calling them a person a boy, but boy, when somebody boy you, it's like they show authority over you. That's normally how they take that. So yeah, it definitely could be offensive or disrespectful for the officer to say it, but I wouldn't say it's not against the law or nothing. But that's how they feel when they're especially patrolling them type of areas. Now, I'm not saying here saying all cops are wrong, but the mentality, and again, we talked about this a while ago when we talked about the Tyree Nichols case in Memphis. police in certain areas do be on high alert. Okay, and then you have a person that's a suspected gang member because obviously he knew who he was about to jump out on. And I'm pretty sure he knows the history. Just like if you get pulled over and they ain't look, hey, yeah, it's a nice day today. Yeah, you was just speeding. Let me just get your license. And then they go to the car and run your shit and see that your ass was on bullshit in the past. Even if you ain't on bullshit right now, the tone gonna be a little different when they come to the car. And I've witnessed that firsthand with my own husband, the tone changing when they come back. Okay. So they're programmed like that. I guess that's what I can say. As far as from a jury standpoint, now if I was on the jury watching that clip, I would want to know what transpired where he went from saying I ain't do nothing to shooting him. Like what happened? Because obviously it was a lot of movement. You really couldn't tell. That would be my thought process, right? Somebody else on the jury might be like, why didn't he just stop and get down? Why didn't he follow, the commands? Another person on the jury probably would have been like, he wanted to shoot him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say when you show stuff like that, you really don't know. It's like, of course, for the state, they know what it's doing. Because they know most people is going to be like, that shouldn't have happened because you should have listened to the police officer, right? But then you might have somebody like me that need to know more of what took place. But it does leave a sour taste towards the defendants because now it's like, oh, so this one his and we just heard multiple shots. So I definitely think this is definitely a hit towards all defendants, even though the defendant in this video is even on trial right now. He's one of the ones that got severed. They definitely gonna have to bounce back from that one. But let's continue.
Is it Sergeant?
Yes, it is.
Davis, true?
Correct.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Keith Adams, and I represent Jeffrey Williams, gentleman sitting right there in the black. I want to ask you a couple questions about what we just saw, what we just saw on the screen, these two videos. One was a dash cam, one was a body cam, true?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, is it fair to say that you weren't involved in the case, but your role as manager of the dash cam?
Hold on. What was the other one? That was just one. Okay, hold on. Because I want to see. I ain't really want to hear the argument because I actually I just want to see the give me a minute. Hey Tabitha, how you doing? Let me just pull up the whole day that day because I want to see just the light of him. And I believe the officer that is in this video testifies. We're gonna look. I want to hear his too. So we're gonna look. But give me a minute. Yeah. I want to find a bronchitis infection. You know what? I used to get bronchitis all the time when I was younger for some reason. So, hope you feel better soon. Because yeah, bronchitis hurt when you cough. Your whole chest feel like it's about to cave in, all that stuff. All right, give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find. I thought that clip was going to show the full body count, not just that part. What day was that? All the days running together. What day? No, it wasn't Friday. Was it Thursday? Oh no. Let's see. 2 days ago. So maybe it was this one. Okay, it had to be this. Okay, yes, this day. All right, so I'm just gonna start from right here.
How long are they all for total, approximately?
Approximately around
would think total, if 30 minutes, but I think it's probably less than that.
Okay.
Storm, are you copy? I'm going over. On Steel Road.
Why do we need this part with him driving?
6170, 6160. You want SOS?
Pick it up from like a second before there.
Well, it's about to occur right now. On the ground, boy. On the ground. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. You got hurt, but get on the ground. I ain't did nothing. What's that? 2637 on Hayville. Let's see what that's at 1917.
Okay.
And you're right. The reason why the first part is important is because that is the Cleveland Avenue area, and so
Okay.
that the jury can see
Okay.
that.
All right. Any-
Okay, I want to say this because I just really talked about the video, but when she said that, you know what just popped in my head? Like, why is it so important for the jury to see the area? Because, like, when I look at the area, I think about my area and my own area. Poverty, police consider it high crime. And that's what I think when I'm looking like, yeah, that's definitely the hood somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And some people may, if they think that same thing, they gon', sometimes people will definitely judge you by where you're from. So I don't know. I kind of feel like that's a mind game the prosecution trying to play by saying, oh yeah, so they can see the area of what we've been talking about and stuff. Nah, you want to see the area because you want them to understand we talking about some fellas in the hood thinking they can shoot up police. And again, that's my interpretation of why they wanted that drive to the suspect to be part of it. But that's just how I feel about it.
Objection to that? Stopping at 1917?
Yes, I'm going to object because looking at the video doesn't show the shots, doesn't show the shooting. It truly doesn't show anything that the officer testified to. And so I would say that what we're looking at is not relevant.
Okay, overruled. All right, move on to the next video, please.
Yeah, it's relevant to the case because they want them to see, like, they want them to kind of put a stereotype on them. But,
That's going to be one SSR.
Add a 403 objection to that, please, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'm gonna, if the court allows me, I think when we watch all of these videos,
Mhm.
they may become cumulative as well. So,
They might. That's why I'm watching them all.
right, and so I
don't
don't
know.
want to just say I don't have any objection. I believe this is going to be cumulative to other videos that we're about to watch.
All right, possibly. Ready for the next one?
It's loading, Your Honor. It's on the CD.
Okay. Maybe, so we don't have all the pauses when the jury's out here. I don't know. Y'all all got laptops. Maybe one person could have the next one
The problem,
queued up.
the internet's not working
The internet never works here. Okay.
unless they want to get us a direct connection.
Little side note. You can sense the frustration with the judge sometime, and it seemed like she's over it sometimes when she be talking. Like she just like she be trying to shave off minutes, but regardless if they had it queued up or not, it's not gonna make the trial go no faster. Because if you shave off what say 10 minutes here, the prosecution gonna find a way to bring that 10 minutes back. So at this point, that'd be kind of I would have to 403 her ass. Like, man, just let them have it, because you say that almost every day, and then we back at it. So
That would probably make it all faster.
If we can do something like that and it would speed things up, I'll look into it.
Yes.
Laura, can you look into that? Yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead. Ms. Persfield's going to go collect the jury notes from the investigator Dennis while we're doing this.
they must got broadband.
Your Honor, there's a document on an easel pad or a pad on an easel, if that could be removed as well.
That, y'all collected the exhibits already, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, we already have all of those. So I guess that needs to get put with,
Hold on, because I didn't want to hear that part. But damn, they got dial-up. That's what it was called. Okay, here we go.
5.
and what is that showing?
So that just shows Mr. Eppinger walking into the complex. So what happens immediately before, and then the 2 cars. So what's more important, the second car is Sergeant William Johnson's vehicle that followed behind Officer Rogers' vehicle. So what happens is Officer Roger goes in to apprehend him, and then Sergeant William Johnson, and he'll testify that he was coming from a different location, came in right behind.
Yeah.
So he's able to actually fire back at Mr. Eppinger.
Are we going to hear from Officer Johnson
Sergeant William Johnson, yes, you
or
are.
Sergeant Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can't he just say, and I followed right behind him in a second car?
He can. This was just
Okay,
evidence
we
of
don't
that.
need this video. All right, show me the apprehension.
No, there's one more surveillance video, Your Honor. This is
Oh,
the,
so there are 5 videos then.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
This I'm still balanced. And Your Honor, this will just start at the beginning.
Did I miss something? I thought they said they had another dash cam. Or am I tripping? What's up, Crystal? Here listening to the cloud, of course. I'm with the little ones. Hey, Mick and Chet, please. Yep. Definitely share the video, y'all. I don't know why I thought she said it was another, or was that the one that they said they didn't need? I don't know. We'll continue with it.
And you're looking at the furthest portion of the screen.
Okay.
I guess
Oh, goodness.
they got to get better because I don't see shit.
Yeah, I have to start over. Portions of it?
Hmm?
I have to start over.
Yeah, he hopped out on
If you look
his
towards the back of the video.
He hopped out quick as hell. Oh yeah, he wasn't trying to go down.
All right.
I changed my account so you can get an extra like and y'all make sure y'all follow Lena Love Last. AKA Miss What That Be is. Yeah. He wasn't trying to go down.
So that shows the other officer's location and interaction
Yes,
with
Your-
Eppinger.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know. Let me go because I found once I realized what was happening just now. Hell. Let me go back just a little bit. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
I still say that speeding up on a person, listen, that shit is nerve wracking, especially depending on where you at. Because I ain't gonna lie, okay? Depending on where I'm at, like if I'm at my cousin's house and all of a sudden a car comes speeding up the street, that shit gonna have me on high alert. So I can only imagine walking with your back turned, okay? But at the same time, I guess some people may say if you ain't doing that, it shouldn't make you nervous. But when you're in a different environment, it'll have you on high. And I'm just talking about just for me. You know, if I'm in a car at night, I don't know how many people can relate to me with this. I can be at my house, somebody else's house. If I'm outside and all of a sudden I see headlights, I'm gonna be like, who that is? Now, mind you, live on the street, so it's other houses, but you're gonna always be like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who that is. Or if you're in the house and you see headlights, you want to know like who that is. Like, I don't know. Maybe I might just have problems, but that shit make my nerves bad. But anyway, let's go ahead. Yes, I mean he's wild for that, what he did, but the police officer was wrong. Yeah, and I kind of get to the point where, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna play into your perception of police watching this, to be honest. Your perception of people in certain environments. And I feel like that's how the jury will look at it. Because if you don't know the fear of hearing a car speed up on you and then stop, then you may be like, he shouldn't have been worried about that. He was just walking, you know. Or if you never been in a situation where you're unsure who's approaching you for real, because although it was a police car, and this ain't making excuses for him in particular, but I done seen police hop out of a cab before, and you not even know it. So you been had your guard down, thinking it's a regular person. All of a sudden, it's the jump out boys, aka the police, jumping out the car. So I don't know. I can just I feel like personally, I would assume his nerves was rattled at that point. Now that don't give him no okay, what he was doing. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about in that moment the feeling, and I can only imagine on the police side the adrenaline rushing. I doubt the police was in fear. I think the police was like, yeah, it's time. You know what I'm saying? They train to go into shit like this, so he probably was pumped up, ready, you know what I'm saying, to get the shit done. Yeah, I'm about to get me one, you know what I'm saying? Because don't let no fool you, okay? The police definitely get incentives for catching the bad guys, okay? So I feel like shit, he probably pumped up, ready. So definitely a lot was going on both sides. Yep, and I think the defense has done well explaining that these young men have been victims. Yeah. Now, how would that go with the jury? Again, I think it's gonna play a part into their own personal experience, even though they're told not to go off of their own experience or not to go off of their own feelings. You can't help but to, as you're thinking about something, put your own feelings and emotions into it. Like even me as a content creator, when I'm in, y'all know I deal with these type of cases and things to do reaction. Even when I try to just give it to y'all raw and uncut, when I'm processing it, I still have to think of it from how I would think of it if it was a regular thing. And that's why I think like it's gonna be up in the air with the jurors for sure. Yeah, I think he wanted to be the one to get him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did because he was wanted to my understanding. Yeah, that's something to get off. Look, about to go in, turning your body cam and stuff for the day. And I got me one earlier. they talk like that for real, for real.
I started thinking,
Portions of it.
I have to start over because, all right. If you look toward,
Oh, look how he came around that corner. Like that shit. Now we see in the car on his body cam how we hear the rattling and stuff from the car. But boy, you see how he came around that corner just now?
towards the back of the video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not him coming around. Oh, that's the police car right there. Okay, my bad. That wasn't him. I wonder in that moment. Now the second officer is in an unmarked car. Now again, I know it's gonna sound like I'm making excuses, and shit. At this point, maybe I am making excuses for him, but I wonder if, because we hear him saying, because what I just had told y'all when we watched the other one, my thought process would have been, if I was on the jury and I watched that first video first, I would have been like, what happened? Why did he go from I ain't did nothing to pop, pop, pop? Like, what happened in that moment, right? But looking at this, I wonder if he got nervous when he saw the unmarked car pull up and somebody hop out. Now, I know it's gonna sound like I'm making an excuse for him, but I'm really asking y'all. Like, he could have got spooked when he seen that second car. I need to go back just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. I need to see that again. I need to go back to where I'm gonna go back right there.
Yeah, I have to start over.
Portions of it.
I have to start over because, all right. If you look towards the back of the video.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That started in my opinion. Because the car, y'all remember I kept saying that car came fast as hell around that corner, right? That's the unmarked police car. I think that shit spooked them.
All right, so that shows the other.
No, unless okay, and I'll go the other way. Oh, unless he just was on demon time, because I mean, the go from I ain't did nothing and he ain't run. Originally, he was looking back. I think that car spooked him, or he could have been on demon time, just like fuck it, I'm about to get me one. But I don't know, y'all. That's just how I'm looking at it. And Mr. Adams does well on cross-examination of the officers. They aren't honest fully. Oh, yeah. Hell, I know that in real life, but you know, that's good he's doing that because, yeah, I think that unmarked car spooked him.
Officer's location and interaction
Yes,
with
Your-
Eppinger.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
Hey, this car right here, like, oh, hell nah. I don't want no parts of that shit down there.
On that? And there's no saying.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
All this is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from. They doubted me, but I came up.